Alright, so this week in Ireland has been absolutely mental because Halloween was just a couple of days ago. What's the crack? Welcome back. Now before I show you some clips from Dublin on Halloween, which pretty much looks like the real life version of the purge, I want to get into a couple of other things first. One of Ireland's newest secondary schools in Limerick to have gender neutral toilets fitted on 3 floors. For students who do not identify as either male or female, well then do me a favour and tell me, why is the door gonna have a picture of a male and female? Do gender neutral toilets make sense? No, not particularly. You're either gonna have a willy or a if you have a willy, go into the man's toilets. If you have a go into the female toilets. Now what I just said there is probably going to piss off a lot of people, so if it did, tell me down below how offended you are. Now it's been a very long time since I said anything about Conor McGregor, but just this week he got given a €1,000 fine for punching that old man in the face. So on top of the 1k fine, which I don't think he's going to have a problem with paying, he was also given an assault conviction which may possibly affect any possible fights that he's ever going to have in the US. Now the fact that he might possibly never be able to go into America again to fight, don't let that make you feel bad for the chap, because just 10 years ago, which a lot of people don't really know, he was on probation for assaulting another man. So is this the first time it happened? No. Is it going to be the last time it happens? No. This actually ain't even his first conviction. He has a total of 18 convictions, although most of them are road related, but even still he has a total of 18 convictions, and what people won't really know is that back in November he got given a 6-month driving ban for speeding. So there you go. McGregor is probably Ireland's biggest wanker. I want to go up to Armagh to show you this picture and say, no, that was not a shop that was robbed. This was actually a shop that an 85-year-old man plowed his car straight through the front of it. Like, if you just look at the pictures, you can see the car is destroyed, the shop is destroyed, and I have absolutely no doubt that this OAP's jocks are also destroyed. But anyways, the shop now specialises in car paint, and it also offers you a drive-in service. Now every single year without fail, when Halloween comes around, there's always trouble, there's always disaster, and Ballyfermot this year, as I said previously in this video, it turned into the real life version of the purge.
You won't let them have bonfires in the field, so they had one in the garden.
They won't let them have bonfires in the fields, so they had one in the garden. Like, what the fuck? How does that even make sense? That's not normal. They're like, just because you can't have one in a field, don't light someone's gaff on fire. Like, what?
Already in Ballyfermot, look at the car up in flames. Where we going? He got it. Yep. He don't give a bollocks.
Hang over the fence. Just ask your purposes.
Yup, everybody thinks it's gas. That's someone's gaff in someone's car. Some people have worked hard for it. You've just gone and set it on fire. Oh, how, like... So this clip, the young fellas obviously just robbed a load of forklifts, which I'm not gonna lie, looks a little bit fun. Now I'm obviously not going to start ripping into these young fellas because the chances of them all watching this video and bumping into me in Dublin are actually very high. So if you're watching this, just refrain from setting people's cars and houses on fire. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Now I'm also going to show you this clip, which was also in Ballyfermot, but it was just during the daytime and seems to look like a scene from Baghdad.
Oh!
Now I'm not going to sit here and hold my hands up, pray to God and say I'm an absolute angel. As a kid I also messed around with fireworks, but it never looked like that. That looks like a recipe for disaster and a half. So all the fires and chaos that comes with Halloween, I think that Halloween from now on should be cancelled in Ballyfermot. Now I have another clip, but this one's actually on Riv Road down in Harmonstown on the north side of Dublin, and it's actually a video of a Garda pretty much baiting some elbow with a baton.
Oh! Oh, he's at the hitting horse on smack.
Now this exact field, I can say 100% every single year there's some sort of trouble with guards on it. But like without fail, it's a field I used to go to and there's just always trouble on it. Now this incident we're gonna call it happened during the day, and apparently this woman seen the Garda hitting her son or something like that, so she jumped out of her car after driving around to the field and basically started shouting abuse at him, telling him that she's gonna report him. Mr. Garda didn't like this. He started pulling her, saying she's under arrest. The other woman tried to pull her away, and when she was on the ground he started hitting her with his baton. happened. Is it excessive force? Absolutely, considering the woman was on her hands and knees and she wasn't posing any threat. Now obviously some happened that we didn't see off camera, both before and after this, because the clip is so short. Some obviously happened from the start recording, and then some obviously happened straight after that, because I don't think he smacked her and lashed out a few times and then that was the end of it. But I can only go off the story of what I was told by the person that was actually there, who said that he just lashed out after she said she was going to report him. I don't know how true it is, but that's what he told me. I can only go off that and what I've seen in the footage, which basically shows that the Garda is an absolute wanker. And now that's gonna be it from today. I know it was probably a shorter video than usual, and there wasn't that much to talk about bar obviously Halloween. And also, if you're still watching this video and you haven't yet subscribed, pop down below and do me a massive favour. Hit that subscribe button. We're just a pure away from hitting 20k by 2020, and I can only do it with your help. If you use either Instagram or TikTok, you can get me at Adam Redmond on Instagram or at Adam Redmond with an underscore on TikTok. Also, if you can afford to pay the price of a coffee each month, just a $5 or something like that, you can pop down, click the top link in the description, or go to patreon.com/Adam Redmond, because that would honestly change my life and mean the world to me. And now that's gonna be it from today. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Make sure you're subscribed. Goodbye.